Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Breath of Culture, the place where we explore the soul of traditions from all over the world. Today, we're traveling to one of the most ancient and diverse cultures on Earth, China, to explore its iconic traditional garments. The qipao, also known as cheongsam, and the hanfu. When people think of traditional Chinese clothing, they might imagine the elegant, form-fitting qipao with its high collar and side slits. But before the qipao became popular in the early 20th century, the hanfu, the clothing of the Han people, had been worn for thousands of years, dating all the way back to the Han Dynasty and even earlier. Let's begin with the hanfu. Hanfu means Han clothing, referring to the ethnic majority group of China. It is characterized by flowing robes, cross-collar designs, and wide sleeves. There is no zipper or button. Instead, it uses sashes and wrapping layers to tie the garments together. The hanfu reflects the ancient Chinese ideals of elegance, grace, and harmony with nature. Different dynasties had different styles. The Tang dynasty favored flamboyant, wide-sleeve dresses and bold colors, while the Song dynasty's hanfu was more reserved and delicate. The Ming dynasty hanfu became more structured and formal. What makes hanfu unique is its spiritual and philosophical meaning. The wide sleeves and long robes symbolize dignity and wisdom, while the crossed collars represent harmony between heaven and earth. The hanfu also reflects Confucian values such as respect, modesty, and family honor. For centuries, hanfu was worn in daily life, court ceremonies, and religious rituals. However, after the Qing dynasty came to power in the 17th century, the Manchu rulers introduced their own style of clothing, and the hanfu gradually disappeared from daily use. This brings us to the qipao or cheongsam, which evolved from the Manchu robe known as chongpao. In the early 20th century, especially in Shanghai, the qipao was redesigned into a modern, body-hugging dress that became a fashion icon. With its high mandarin collar, side slits, and intricate embroidery, the qipao represents a fusion of East and West, tradition and modernity. In the 1920s and 30s, the qipao became popular among urban women, especially students and socialites, symbolizing independence, education, and new ideals of femininity. Over time, the qipao became the signature outfit for formal occasions, weddings, and even political appearances. Actresses and celebrities helped popularize it across Asia and around the world. While the qipao is often associated with glamour, it also holds deep cultural significance. Each pattern, color, and fabric has meaning. For example, red symbolizes happiness and luck. Gold represents wealth. Peony flowers mean prosperity, and dragons and phoenixes signify imperial power and balance. Today, there is a growing movement in China and among Chinese communities abroad to revive traditional clothing, especially hanfu. Young people are wearing hanfu not just for festivals, but in daily life, at photo shoots, or in museums and parks. Social media has played a big role in this revival, creating communities that share knowledge about historical clothing, organize hanfu walks, and promote appreciation for Chinese heritage. In fact, hanfu is now seen on global runways and in international cultural events. At the same time, the qipao has evolved too. Designers are creating modern versions using new fabrics, blending traditional cuts with Western influences, making it more comfortable and accessible for everyday wear. Both hanfu and qipao represent different periods and stories in China's long history. They are not just fashion. They are living symbols of identity, continuity, and pride. Wearing these garments is like wearing poetry. Each fold, color, and embroidery speaks of dynasties past, of philosophers and poets, of emperors and common folk. And while styles may change, the love for beauty, harmony, and expression through clothing remains deeply rooted in Chinese culture. As we continue to explore Asia's traditional dress, we come to understand how clothes are more than fabric. They are history, values, memory, and soul. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the timeless elegance of Chinese attire. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe to the Breath of Culture, and share with those who love tradition and style. Until next time, stay inspired and keep breathing in the beauty of culture.